Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be playing, well, not playing anything, but we're going to be doing another thing in Switch Up. Today we're going to be seeing what will Omen be like if he was in Apex Legends. Please guys, remember, this is all what I would do with the character. This is nothing official, this is just all good and fun, and now that PSA is over, or out the way, let's just get into it. So, what exactly is Valorant? Well, Valorant is a first-person FPS. It's a FPS, kind of like CS:GO, and because of that, it's also kind of like those type of games. And those type of games are not anywhere close to, well, a battle royale game like Apex Legends. But Apex Legends just released their own mode, mind you. Apex Legends is a first-person shooter. Although it is a battle royale game, they just released their new arenas mode, which this character is is supposed to be basically a god in, but in battle royale, not as effective. Just keep that in mind. So, also in Apex Legends, there's 4 different types of characters. This is Recon, which is corner, the lower right hand area. Then there's defensive, which is the upper right area. Offensive, sorry, mind fart, which is the top left area, and support in the lower left area. I automatically marked out both recon and support because even in Valorant, I know if it's a sorry, let's play that way, but even I, the great masterful Nick, could not figure out what the hell I was gonna make him. So I had to go to the one place I thought, well, no, Discord. And there I asked these 3 very, very kind people, hey, is Omen more defensive or offensive? Jake Omen, obviously he's an Omen player, Omen is the most aggressive smoker character. Okay, that's very good to know. I think he has great defensive and offensive potential, but I think he's better on attacking. Omen is like controller plus duelist. See, everyone's saying attacking, but I kind of built him kind of more defensive side. Yeah, I kind of made Omen a little tiny bit of a bitch, so I decided to make him defensive. Although what they said, it leaned more on the attacking, I decided to make him, defensive because literally every single defensive like character is in the bottom 8. Sorry, the bottom 8 of the roster picks. Rampart, which is a character I play a lot, is the bottom. Crypto, which can be argued not as much as defensive, but to me, he's defensive. He's down. He's legit the second to bottom. Watson, mostly all players who play Watson are shit. Third. And then Caustic, who's been here since basically day one, is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 on the list. That's sad. And he was an S tier character for a minute. Anyway, his kit. So in Valorant is very different. You see, they have 4 skills, but I'm gonna talk about how Apex Legends deal with their skills. And sorry, yawning, Jesus. Anyway, so he has his first skill, Shrouded Step. Equip a Shrouded Step ability and see its range indicator. Fire to begin a brief channel, then teleport to the marked location. Paranoia. Equip to a blinding orb. Fire to throw it towards briefly reducing throw it forwards, briefly reducing the vision range and defending all players it touches. What? Deafening. Sorry, fuck. Deafening all players it touches. What the hell am I saying? This projectile can pass through walls. Dark cover? Yeah, cover. Jesus. Jesus, I can't read right now. What the hell is wrong with my brain? I'm pretty sure that's not cover. I'm so sorry, guys. Equip a shatter orb entering a phased world to place and target the orbs. Press again to throw shadow orb to the marked location, creating a long-lasting shadow spear that blocks vision. Hold fire while targeting more more the marker further away. Move the marker further away. Hold secondary fire while targeting to move the marker closer. Press reload and toggle normal target view. And then his ultimate in Valorant is from the shadows. Equip a tactical map, fire to begin teleporting to the selected location. While teleporting, Omen will appear as a shade that can be destroyed by an enemy to cancel his teleport, or press equip for Omen to cancel his teleport. How Apex works. So Apex has a tactical, a passive, and a ultimate. So if we're gonna be going by a little druggy Octane here, Octane has Stim, which is his tactical. Stim gives him makes him move 30% faster for 6 seconds, but it costs health. Swift Mend with automatically restores health over time, and then Launch Pad, which is his ultimate, that deploys a jump pad that catapults teammates through the air. Alright, so using this information, I decided to come up with this. For his tactical ability, mind you, tactical abilities are things you can actually use. It's kind of like your secondary ability to your ultimate. And your passive ability you can't activate on your own. Just remember that. Unless it's something dealing with your inventory or healing someone. Anyway, dark cover. So you can hold up to 3 charges of this ability and gain 1 charge every 20 seconds. 5-second charge delay. So what this means is basically as you charging it and whatever, if you shoot it off, it will basically as you're shooting it off, there's a little delay to it. And the reason why I did this is because I didn't want people to automatically just rapid fire fucking smoke and get the hell out of somewhere, or just rapidly push someone, smoke their ass, and just eat their ass with fucking digi threats. Because that will be too insane. But just like Bangalore, every other basically just like Bangalore with her smoke, you'll get around it somehow. But there's a little bit more precautions you need to take. Upon landing, a purple smog in a form of a bubble lands on the field. Melee to cancel the launch. So basically, if you want to cancel throwing out your smoke, you can just punch the air and it will cancel. Also, it will be in a form of a bubble. It would be around the size of. It's gonna be a half around this. Like if you ever played with a Gibby or a Gibraltar. Sorry, it's gonna be half of his bubble. Just remember that. And you can toggle it. Okay. Now, how can you see through it? Threat highlighters such as 1 times Digithreat, 4 to 10 times Digital Sniper. Oh, I just said that twice, I'm sorry. Sniper threat or Bloodhound's Beast of the Hunt can see through the smog. Watson's perimeter security. I had a lot of misfucking typings. Sorry about this, guys. Can't be seen through the smog. But both friend and foe are seen as purple and the smog is seen as white. So if you have a digi threat on or any of these things and you are looking down your scope, the smog will appear as white through the digi. And the enemy will be seen as purple. But so would your friends be. So anybody on your team will also be seen as purple. So with this, basically why would I do this? Well, if he's a defensive legend, what happens if you get pushed like radical, like if you get pushed like hella pushed You just want to get the fuck out of there. So what happens if you just drop one of your smokes, right? And then you wait in it for them to push you. They push you. That one of them has a digi threat, but they can't tell which one is their teammate, which one is foe. Then all of you just scatter. They just start shooting around, and you get the hell out of there. That's kind of the whole reason for that. And this is what a digi threat looks like. So I'm pretty sure you can imagine the smog around the character being purple. That's basically just it. Now the passive ability is when you are shot at, you run faster. And this is just Bangalore's passive. And the reason why I gave him Bangalore's passive is because any other passive I would have gave this man would have made him broken. Would have made him automatic S tier. And I would have made another video talking about, oh yeah, I have to nerf this nigga. Because he is literally very crazy. Like he's kinda insane. So one second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. So the ultimate ability, let me just make sure. Other ones. Oh, wasn't supposed to see that. Passive. I swore I fixed that. Tactical, passive, ultimate. Okay. Anyway, from the shadows. It's his ultimate. I kept it the same virtually. So a tactical map is pulled up, and these three things are what you can do. So a range of the from the shadows is 112.5 meter radius. If you're wondering how big that is, that's how big it is. And if you're wondering what map this is Kings Canyon. And I believe it's Kings Canyon. I could be wrong, but I recognized the little circle shapes and I thought it was Kings Canyon. But virtually, if you look over on this side, I'm pretty sure you can't see my cursor. But if you look all the way at the bottom of the map, there should be like this little circle area. If you activate your ult here, you can only get to the like tippity top of that semicircle. Because there's like a semicircle down here. You should see what I mean. And it's kind of like this big. It's not super big, but then again, it's not super small. You can teleport pretty far distances using this. Really recommend the ult if you're in like the storm. But you also can use this in arenas because the arenas maps are super small. And I'm pretty sure once you pop this in arenas, you can basically just teleport across the fucking map and beam people. But, you know, this guy was made for arenas. Anyway, click anywhere on the tactical map and you would be teleported there. Did I really just spell there wrong? God, it's been a long damn day. Anyway, for 1 minute, you leave a shadow portal that can be used to follow you to where you teleported. So basically, you see this little indicator or that little symbol. Basically, that's where you're going to be teleported, right? But there, like from where you teleported to here, there will be a small little Wraith portal. But it will look different, obviously. It will look like a shadow version of your character. And basically, to get through, you just walk through it like a normal Wraith portal, and then you'll end up on the same side where you are. This is so your team can follow you if you just decide to fucking leave. So the optimal way to use your skill set is to pop. So if you're getting fired at, you run away, you pop a dark cover, then you pop your ult, you teleport somewhere else, your teammates follow you, and all of you just camp that one area until they come in. And if shit goes to shit, you can just pop your tactical again because by that time it should be all ready, and then you're good. You're gone. You're gonna be able to kill those people. Trust me, unless they all have digi threats and they know and they can communicate very well to the point where they know who's foe and who's friend. So where would he list on the ranking? This is my own ranking chart or my own tier list. He is not S tier. He's not B tier. I'm gonna explain this. So Mirage and Revenant, they're both kind of shitters. I don't really run into many people who play them very good. Once again, C tier is two defensive legends. I'm sorry. B tier is Octane, Rampart, and basically every other character in the game. And A tier are just characters that have been in the game that have still win, and S tier is obviously Wraith and Horizon. And well, my guy just fits dead in. Omen is very, very good. He's super good, but he can get thirsted very quickly. Like, if you don't know how to use your smokes correctly, if you are the only two people in the bubble and they have a digi threat, you're gonna get your ass ate. And also, the ultimate does have a charge delay. It's about the same time it takes for Wraith to activate her little tactical ability where she can void step or void walk, right? That I'm just saying, just so you guys know, just so you can imagine it in your head. So the reason for this is that his bubbles will get fucking annoying. And his ult combat, like his ult with this, like you cannot see anything in that bubble. So it could be a whole damn team inside that bubble just waiting for your ass. And of course they can't see either, but once again, it's not smoke, it's smog. And I had to make that difference because smoke is more clearer than smog. Like smog, it will last longer. Like this lasts longer than Mangalore's tactical. I could say that. Right. So, and the ultimate ability is also pretty fucking annoying as well. Now, another thing that's in Apex is heirlooms, and not every character has an heirloom. But if we're gonna keep going by Druggy Octane, Octane has a butterfly knife that looks pretty cool. So I decided to give Omen his own heirloom, and his heirloom will be called the Valorant Reaver, and this is what the knife will look like. And the reason why I call it the Valorant Reaver is because it's a nod to Valorant, the game he came from, and the knife is a knife that he used. Also, hey, we spend a lot of time on these videos, so if you like the content, please sub. Thank you for your time, and see ya. Or should I say, see ya? Also, like the video if you want to.